It's the National Football League on EA Sports, as we see a team who left LA take on a team who came back home. It's the Raiders and the Bolts, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
On the return is Dylan Laube. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
Don't let this guy's laid-back personality fool you, Mike. He is a tremendous presence to have in your quarterback room. Not only does he have the ability to manage the game at a high level, but your team has a legitimate chance to beat anyone in the league whenever he's under center. Now, I don't know if I'd classify him as a long-term solution, but he's certainly someone every franchise they would love to have.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. From the gun, here's Minshew. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Madison. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Finding his tight end, Mayer. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. On the give, this is Madison. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Off the bootleg, it's Minshew. He pulls it in around the 5. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Straight ahead, here's Madison. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Madison. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Raiders. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season now, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent. Accurate, athletic, and he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. 1st-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He connects with Disley. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Play action now. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Athletic training staff looking at him so we'll step aside. On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Raiders offense going to take over now for the second time. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10. That's caught by Abdullah. And this one's not going to help the cause. He is going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Now it's the veteran, Amir Abdullah. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. This is intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Laube now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Abdullah. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Here's a run with Abdullah. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
On 3rd and long, it's Minshew. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Now the former Raven, it's Gus Edwards. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins, and good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
Understanding the coverage shells of cover 2 is critical, especially for the linebackers, Mike. They're responsible for those underneath zones. There is some vulnerability to this coverage unit if you don't have guys who understand their assignments. But I'll tell you what, this guy definitely was paying attention in meetings because he was in the right place at the right time, and he's able to come away with the big pick.
The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Madison. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Minshew out of the pistol here. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's Madison.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. He completes it to Marshall. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. On 2nd down, here comes Madison. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Minshew. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run right side with Madison. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. They look to throw it with Minshew. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up 4th down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it, but he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, LA.
I love the call here on 3rd and inches. Everyone, when they're looking at the running back, is anticipating you handing him the ball. He can get lost sometimes in the passing game and in the structure of the concept. In this case, the quarterback's able to find him open, and he's able to move the chains.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing now is Herbert. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, LA.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Laube now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, Abdullah. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Now give out of the gun. It's Madison. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. Throwing is Minshew. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run Abdullah. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle. Marshall is on the move. From the gun, here. The ball's out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. To the air on 3rd down, it's Minshew. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Here's A.J. Cole now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Chargers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. That one knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert, and unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A run with Dobbins. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Minshew. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Minshew going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Minshew. Open man, right side. He's got it. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To the air once more is Minshew. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Throwing again is Minshew. That's caught by Abdullah. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
He'll try and throw with Minshew. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Raiders. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders are back within a point. It's 14-13.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. The Chargers were led in the first half by their star quarterback, Justin Herbert. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Johnston motioning over. Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action now with Minshew. He's going to take a shot down the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Pistol here for Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. It's a gain of 10 yards, and the Chargers have the 1st down. Play action now. It's Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down.
Go.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. Marked down at the 6. They bring their tight end right. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. That's Palmer, the man in motion. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That is caught to the goal line and in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Laube now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense and Gardner Minshew going to take over once again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Straight ahead, here's Madison. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Tight end going in motion here. They'll stick with Madison. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
In motion is Myers. A run here with Abdullah. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Here's Minshew. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On 1st down, a run with Madison. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. They'll run with Madison. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
It is brought in the end zone. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Vegas. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Back is Minshew. He's got a man. Take it in for two. And we are at all time here in the third quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. They'll give it to Dobbins. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
The visitors' offense and Jacoby Myers set for their next drive. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run with Madison. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll run up the middle. It's Madison. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Again, it's Madison. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, Minshew. And that is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, You let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. Now, this looks like a design run. And he'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
To throw is Herbert. Now he'll run. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. The drive starts with a run by Madison. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. The shotgun, a throw from Minshew. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but the biggest thing...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Chargers have it, and he's going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And a big turn of events there. This defense trying to hold off the opposition now takes the lead, Greg, by taking it to the end zone.
Yeah, and it seems like week in and week out, Mike, in this league, there's 1 or 2 plays that determine the outcome of a game. And I get the sense here in the second half, that game-changing scoop and score by this defense could very well be that play.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing is Minshew. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. He connects with the open man. That's Myers. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Marshall is on the move. They'll stick to the ground. They'll get this across midfield as it's brought down, following a pickup of 5. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. They'll run here. And that'll move the sticks. That's a 1st down. Down to the 45-yard line. Now Minshew. This one into the hands of Marshall. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll run. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Second and goal. They'll go with him again. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. They look to throw it with Minshew. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Davis now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. He connects with Disley. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 37-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. And I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Go, hey, go, 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 go.
On play action, it's Herbert. This throw, taken in by Hurst. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now it's Dobbins, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. There's that man again, another catch. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Charger first down. The tight end going in motion to the left. Here's Dobbins. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Herbert to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll run here with Edwards. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Gus Edwards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Laube now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here's Minshew. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They come to the line for this one. 3rd down, needing 3. They'll drop to throw. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. To the air once more is Minshew. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Abdullah. And he's going to have the Raiders, and he's going to have the Jets. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Marshall is on the move. On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. That one caught by Tucker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's Minshew. Got his man at the 6. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch and walks it in for a touchdown.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Davis now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. So here comes 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Open man is the tight end Disley. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Now Herbert again. That'll be complete to Dobbins. Here comes 2nd down. One of the tight ends motions right. Here's Dobbins. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to win the game. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. And the kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.